just assume we see light with our eyes. But the reality is far more intriguing. What we actually perceive is a stream of electrical signals processed by our brains. Let's explore how photons trigger this cascade and why the final image we experience is more of a mental construction than a direct encounter with photons. The eye as a gateway. Light or photons travel through the cornea, passes through the pupil, and is focused by the lens into the retina at the back of the eye. The eye doesn't present the world directly to your consciousness. Instead, it works like a portal. Photons enter, but once they initiate with the biochemical effect into the retina, their job is essentially done. Photoreceptors in the photon to electrical conversion. The retina contains rods for low light and peripheral vision, and cones for colors and details. When a photon strikes a photoreceptor, it triggers a chemical reaction involving opsin, converting the light signal into an electrochemical impulse. At this moment, the physical photon is no longer seen. It has already sparked the chain reaction that sets off our internal vision. The brain's electrical interpretation. These electrical signals pass through the bipolar and the ganglion cells, whose axons bundle together to form the optic nerve. The signal journey continues to the lateral geniculate nucleus in the thalamus, and then to the visual cortex. Only once the brain receives and interprets these signals do you experience an image. So, the light you think you see is really your brain's interpretation of electrical impulses. Why we don't literally see photons? By the time the signal reaches the visual cortex, photons are out of the equation. They've done their part in the retina. What we call sight is effectively electrical activity organized into patterns that we perceive as shapes, colors, and movement. Philosophically, you could say we're not observing the world directly, but rather a stimulation constructed from these electrical codes. Additional insight: color perception and its variations. Humans typically have three types of cone cells: red, green, and blue. However, some individuals with tetrachromacy may have an extra cone type, allowing them to see a broader spectrum of colors. This underscores that even among humans, visual reality can vary significantly. Our perception of colors, and indeed everything we see, depends on how our unique biology processes those electrical signals. Philosophical reflection. Since illusion can trick us into seeing what isn't there or missing what is, you might ask, how much of our vision is reality and how much is our brain's guesswork? The act of seeing is actively construction rather than passive reception. Our minds fill in gaps, highlight certain details, and ignore others, all to create a cohesive picture from a stream of signals. Conclusion. What we call vision is born from the interplay of light, biology, and interpretation. Photons trigger a chain reaction, but our experience of sight is ultimately a tapestry woven by electrical impulses in the brain. It's a humbling reminder that everything we see is, at its core, an internal representation. In a sense, our reality lies not in photons themselves, but in the mysterious realm of neural signals and consciousness. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed learning about our topic today, hit that likes button and subscribe for more fascinating insights. and I would love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Until next time, take care and enjoy every moment.